Hi friends, good to meet you again. I'm Flin from Brisbane. Today I'd like to show you, my coffee trees, Arabica coffee trees, and the cherries, to give you an idea, how well they grow, and how well they fruit, which is fruit. Okay, join me. Please join me in this tour, so I can show you around in my backyard garden. I like to start with the one in the pots. So these are already about 3 years old, and I grow them in the pot. So it's very possible, to grow coffee trees in pots. So because why? Because they are not big trees. They are just like shrubs, so we can grow them there, So here, as you can see, the fruits, they are still green, but in a month, in a few weeks time, so they will all turn yellow, either yellow or red. These one are just yellow and red. You see how much, so how many beans, how many cherries, coffee cherries are there, and they are very promising. This is another of my coffee tree, one of my coffee trees, so it's still young, about 3 years old also, and this is the first fruit, so they look good, very good, see that the cherries are turning from green to yellow, and then from yellow to red, and we got plenty of them too here in this young tree. See that? Beautiful. So we just have to wait until they all turn red, really red, so to show that the berries are ripe before we can harvest them. So I just have to wait for another couple of weeks maybe, or just a week, so before I can harvest them, pick them by hand, so because why? Because we got to be selective. We will need just to pick the really ripe ones, This is just the beginning of the harvest season, so they are getting ripe. And this is the other ones, about the same age, just plenty of them. See. Very good, the fruit are still green, but they are very promising, many of them, plenty of them. So this one is heavily loaded. See that? Every branch, so every stem, every branch of the young trees. This is also still three. This is like the second one. The second time fruiting. And last year it has already given some cherries, coffee cherries. And then see. Every stem of them we got here, heavily loaded. This is the yellow variety. As you can see here, it just turned from green to yellow. So we have two kinds of Arabica coffee. The red one, the most popular one, it's the most common one, the red ones, and also the yellow berry, the yellow cherries one. I just wait for a few days before I can pick them, because otherwise they will just turn dark, so turn black, and will be no good. So not bad. 3 years, about 3 years old, but this one is very special because why? Because it has been fruiting twice, so after last year and this year, Very plenty of fruit. I think the yellow coffee, the yellow Arabica coffee trees are better because why? Because they produce more fruit, they produce more cherries, and they start producing the cherries younger. We have 5 of them here, yeah, the young ones, and we have 4 in the pots, so it's very good. It gives me a good supply of coffee, as long as they live. And which means, the rest of my life probably I will get free coffee, Arabica coffee beans, that I can roast and process myself.